Welcome back to Lemons Cocktails. Pumpkin spice latte season at Starbucks is over here in Japan, and my wife hasn't had enough yet, so I want to make a pumpkin spice latte cocktail. And in order to do that, we're going to have to make some homemade pumpkin spice liqueur. So I wanted to make it here. I looked online for some great recipes, and I think I found one. So let's go ahead and make it together. And in order to do that, we have a ton of ingredients. We have allspice berries, we have fresh ginger, we have cinnamon sticks, cloves, pumpkin puree, rum, dark sugar, white sugar, water, vanilla extract. I think that's it. So in order to get all this going, let's grab a pot and start putting this all together. I'm gonna put everything here in this pot and then transfer it to the stove to let it steep. All right, our first ingredient is gonna be half a cup of brown sugar. Then we're gonna do half a cup of white sugar. I'm using raw cane sugar here. And 1 cup of water. Get a half a cup of our pumpkin puree. Get a cup pumpkin puree. 2 whole cloves, 2 fresh allspice berries, 2 whole cinnamon sticks. Peel some ginger real quick, because we're gonna put about ½ inch. Got our fresh chopped ginger. Throw it in. Now we're ready to put this on the stove. All right, so I luckily started another batch of this earlier today, and it steeped for about 3 hours, which you want to do for at least 2 to 3 hours, but I figured the more the better. So here we go, and now we're gonna strain this out. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to grab your cheesecloth, line your bowl, and then we're just gonna pour it all out. Now we can just strain it out. Make sure we get all the stuff out of there and only leave the liquid behind. Now we have our pumpkin spice stuff all strained out. We can put it into our bottle and add our rum to make it a liqueur. Let's do it. Maybe I won't even spill this time. Unlikely though. So far, so good. And then the recipe calls for 8 ounces or 1 cup of white rum. There we go. And we'll just put that right in the bottle with it. There we go. As you can see, there's definitely some separation here between the pumpkin mixture and the rum, but we're not done yet. We're gonna finish up with ½ teaspoon of vanilla extract. I made this one myself with a bourbon base. So this is actually Blanton's bourbon with vanilla bean, and it's pretty good. So I'm happy to use it in some more recipes. There we go. So that is all the required ingredients. I'm now just gonna give this a good shake. And now we have our pumpkin spice syrup. Let's make a drink. All right, so now I want to take this pumpkin spice liqueur we made and make a pumpkin spice latte cocktail. So in order to do this, we're going to use our pumpkin spice liqueur. We're going to use some homemade coffee liqueur and fresh cream. That's about it. Let's make it. We're going to do 1 ounce of our pumpkin spice liqueur. We're going to do 2 ounces of coffee liqueur. And then for our cream, the first thing we're going to do, we've got to whip it up. So we're gonna take some fresh cream, pour it into a mixing glass. Then we're gonna take our mixer and get it really beaten up. Really froth that up, get it nice and whipped. Now we've got our cream all nice and whipped up. We're gonna put about 1 ounce of cream in there. It's really important that it's nice and thick and whipped. Drop in our ice, give it a good hard shake, 10 to 15 seconds. There we go. And we'll just strain that out into our chilled coffee cup here. And then if you want, we can add a little bit more of our heavy whipped cream on top. Make it extra ridiculous. Now we can just add a little nutmeg on top of that. All right, so as I've said several times on this channel, I don't really love coffee, so I'm not expecting to love this, but I do really enjoy a pumpkin spice latte if I take a sip or two. Not that I'd ever order it for myself, but I do tend to enjoy it. So let's see how this one came out. So the coffee definitely is stronger than a Starbucks pumpkin spice latte, but you do get a lot of the spices that you would expect from a pumpkin spice latte. The allspice, really the ginger in this is strong. A little bit of cinnamon on top, and of course that nutmeg with a little bit of the creaminess of the cream. The creaminess of the cream. Who could have guessed? But it's pretty good. I hope you try the recipe. Let me know if you like it. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. And you know, now that it's over, you can make your pumpkin spice lattes at home. Cheers.